How's it hanging, dudes? My name is Sean, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution live stream. Today, I guess we're back in our main park, our full park build. We've got some dead dinosaurs. I really need to start getting some more dinosaurs back into the enclosures, right? Right. But first, let me just change something up right quick. All right, there we are. Okay, all right. We back. All right, how we doing, guys? Gabriel, Nate, Anthony, Assassin Gaming, Sub-Zero, Travis Smith, Apple Cow, Primal Gamer, Dino J. Am I missing anybody? Travis, how's it going, guys? Shy Gaming. Wow, we have a good turnout today. You guys are cool. Why you guys so cool like that? That's not even. Okay. Anyway, all right. What we doing, guys? What we doing? Our park is just falling apart here. It's not like it's hard. I mean. Okay. Is that one? Oh no. Oh no. Our Packy. Alright, I guess let's start incubating some more dinosaurs. Ceratosaurus. La 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 la. What do we got incubated already? Nothing? Good. Okay, so we need to incubate a couple more Packies. Where the Packy at? Oh. Down a little bit, Sean. Down a little bit. Packy. Incubate. Viability 50. Ooh. We're gonna do a couple. Just to be safe. Then believe it or not, we need to get a couple some Gallimimus for our Gyrosphere Valley, guys. Like I think they're all dead. I think they're all dead now. I think they're all dead. Those modified genome, and I have their lifespan all the way up, but it just doesn't matter. It really just doesn't matter. Lifespan 64. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Screw it. We need to get some Stegosaurus. Like, alright, just all of our dinosaurs are just dying constantly. You're making a San Diego park? Good job, man. Good job. Yeah, they're all like the dinosaurs just die constantly. You know, I mean, like there's nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about that at all. There's like even if you increase their lifespan all the way up, it does nothing for you. Spinosaurus, discard. Dominus Rex, incubate. Let's see. Indoraptor, incubate. 2 weeks survive. 2 weeks survive. Story of my life. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Alright, let's go over to this hatchery. Hatchery. Yeah. Really? The Gallimimus? Weak old Gallimimus. No, tell me every single one of these Packies are going to make it. Jesus, I didn't need all of them. Normally, like, you try to do a couple extras because you know one or two is going to fail, right? But not this time. Go figure, right? Go figure. Alright, let's get in our Jeep. Let's go drive around. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to do that? Well, good. They should make it down on lifespan longer. Window washer. Yeah, hey, we might be able to do that. I don't know. What's up, guys? What's up? Man, you guys are just killing it right now, ain't you? You guys are killing it. Of course, you know, smack that like button. Get your stream out there to people. Also, I'm going to have an upload directly after this. Actually, it'll be uploaded before the live stream ends. So, that's cool. be checking that out. Get some more Gojira stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, man? Ranger Team 4, drive the vehicle. Oh man, all of our feeders are just. Yeah, we need definitely more space. We need so much more space. Like it's not even. What's going on, Aiden? Ooh, get through the water. What is this? This is Dilophosaurus paddock, right? Or Deinonychus? Dilophosaurus. Alright. I mean, this game, I don't know, I just feel like there's 40% of the game. Like, the game is good for what it's got, but it's just 40% of what it should have, you know? There's that. There's so much in this park, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit laggy. We have a lot in this park. Yeah, decorations are really non-existent. Well, I love you too, Miss Renee. Update, well, you know, we know that, of course, like they just said, lifespans are going to be a little bit longer. What else? Well, we don't really know. There's like little small like glitches here and there, you know, like for example, we know they're going to be hunting, and I don't know if it's going to be in the first update or not. If the first update is going to be bug glitches, I'm not going to be very happy just because we've waited so long. And they haven't been giving us anything, only for them just to give us bug glitches, and that'll just tell us everything we need to know, that they're really not working as hard as they should be on this game. It's not as important to them. They don't have as many people on the project, which means that, you know, this entire community just pretty much got riffed on for a little bit of money, you know, which means if I can help it at all, I'm constantly going to reach out to other developers, Parkosaurus, you know, anything, Prehistoric Kingdom, just. You know, if I can help out other developers make good quality games that we need, I most certainly will. And as you see, like with Fish Feed and Grow, if you guys look, you know, it's another shitty thumbnail, but if you guys go back and look at that video, I had fun, and that was genuine fun that I had in that game. I like it a lot, and guess what? It's an early access game. It's technically beta. It's not. They're not pretending like it's. Look, here's the game we have. So you know, it's just they're open and honest about what it is, and that's. I don't know. You know what I mean, guys? It's disheartening because this is our community. You know, like we are the dinosaur community, and then on top of that, their own community, Planko's community, the Planet Coaster community that they've built themselves, were extremely excited for this game themselves, just because they know what Frontier can do. They know what Frontier can do, what kind of quality gameplay Frontier can bring to the table, and even their own fan base was like. What? Like, what happened from Planet Coaster to here? You know, I know it was a short development time, but again, they signed the contract. When they said, Universal says, hey, look, we have until here to make this game. And they said, sure, no problem. Right? Okay, so I don't care how long it takes to make these games. I don't care, you know, what it goes into making these games. I don't care if making games hard. Because when you're a development team whose job is to make games, that's your job. That's what you're supposed to do. And they don't realize now that we have the internet. You know, we have the internet, and there's huge communities and huge followings for franchises and stuff like that. And so while Frontier may be really big into the theme park world, well, guess what? We wasn't as big. And even if we are as big, we're more into dinosaurs. And they got to realize that we care about dinosaurs the way they care about, you know, theme parks and stuff. So it's unconscionable, you know. This is our community, and you don't get to just waltz in, take our money, build up our hype, and then shit all over it. You just don't get to do that. And all the other YouTubers might, you know, just turn a blind eye to it and go, well, I guess I'm just gonna stop playing, or I'm just not gonna say much about it, or you know, like Gaming Beaver's been 6 days he hasn't uploaded Jurassic World Evolution. Like, dude, the Gaming Beaver, you know what I mean? Like, with the way this game was supposed to be, he should be, you know, hitting 800,000 views to 1 million views on every video, and he's not. Why can't I drive? And the reason why he's not is because the game is too linear. It is not the park builder that it needs to be. You know why? Every park builder out there that's not a freaking demo has more than 3 terrain brushes. I mean, and I challenge anybody to name one that has 3 terrain brushes or fewer. It's crazy, and for it to be a AAA title and we didn't get a AAA game, and then for people like at the beginning, everybody was hating on me like, how you just gotta give them time. Time's a non-issue. Time's a non-issue. Their job is to make games, and they signed a contract for how much time it was supposed to take. And I don't want to hate on them too much because I really don't know for sure what all happened and what went down. But at the same time, what I do know is what they tell us, and what they tell us is nothing, so we can only form our own opinions about these things. Hello, fellow memers. How's it going? Ooh, look at all these people. Let's just sit right here for a second. Plus, I gotta read this. Oh, I'm falling back. I'm falling back. Alright. But the thing is, all of us need to speak up when YouTube kiss ass to them and say everything is okay. It fucks us over, and the ones who want the game to be better. That's right. I mean, it's just that's one of the problems about, we always hear about people bitching about games and why do we keep only getting beta games, and why do they build up all this hype, only, like, for example, No Man's Sky is finally the game it needs to be, right? But we all got fucked when that game first came out. Pardon my language if there's anybody young in here, but yes, we all got screwed up with No Man's Sky, and it's because they overhyped it, they rushed it, they didn't put as much time into it, they started launching it and talking about it and hyping it up before it was ready, and then guess what? They shot themselves in the foot. They kind of recovered here lately, but it's nothing compared to what it should have been, and nobody really says anything about it. I mean, or at the very least, like, nobody ever really holds anybody's feet to the fire. I mean, Sean Murray did kind of get like a really bad bashing over it, but everybody just gives Frontier a pass. Why? Because they're Frontier. That's exactly my point. They are Frontier. They should not be come on, like, what happened? And then for you guys to just not say nothing to us, it is, come on, man. And, oh, update's coming soon, and 2.5 weeks later, there's nothing at all. Like, you can't give us a timeline. You can't say, hey, there's going to be 4 updates within 7 months. If they can't say that, then they don't know how long it's going to take to do any of that. And if they're keeping it that under wraps, they're doing nothing but hurting themselves, because, again, I think I'm like literally the only one doing daily uploads for Jurassic World Evolution anymore. Even Gaming Beaver isn't. Like, it's sad, man. It's just sad. And I do like this game for what it is. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? I'm only up to the edge of the parking, and that's the reason why it's so. Excuse me, people. A dead dinosaur. I don't really care. It's hard to care. Come on, edge of the park. We need to go to our maintenance path. That's what we need to do. Sorry about the camera, guys. Wait, you gave me a donation? I didn't see that. Let me go back up in here and look at this. I'm sorry. Hey, when does the update come out? And by the way, I love you. I love you too, Nexus. Sorry I missed your donation there, man. Sometimes I get into the game here. We don't know when the update's coming, and the reason why we don't know when the update is coming is because they don't say nothing to us. They don't, how hard would it be for Bo to reply to one person on Reddit? How hard would it be for them to tweet out a tweet of an image of them just working on the game and saying, don't worry guys, we got you, we got your back, you know what I mean? Or we're hard at work trying to make the game you guys want us to make, or just something like that. Just some kind of, PR bullshit just to make us shut up. Like, why wouldn't they do that? There's 2 reasons why they won't do that. Either they have no freaking clue what Pandora's box they opened. They have no freaking clue the amount of die-hard fans dinosaurs have. and they bit off more than they can chew and thought that this game was going to be good enough and that they would just leave it as is. And even with the Gaming Beavers interview with the developer, I can't remember the guy's name, but they said that they said, well, what about aquatic dinosaurs? It goes, well, if 1 million people want it, then maybe. Well, obviously 1 million people want it, but they also made that super high, you know, if 1 million people want it, then we'll do it. They literally, because that was a stab at the general populace. You know, the general populace who isn't on Reddit, who isn't watching my videos or gaming or any dinosaur tube, or people who just bought this game because they, you know, hey, look, Dinosaur Park Builder on a console, yeah, you know. So that's really what's happening here is they know that a bunch of people don't even really know about aquatic dinosaurs other than the mosasaur from the movie. And a bunch of normies, they're okay with a minor game like this because they're passive players. But Frontier's not taking into consideration the people who's going to keep their game alive, people who's going to make videos for the game, people who's going to show up to those videos, people who try to recreate what they see in videos and on Reddit posts and stuff like that. Like there's that community that is die hard, and there's a community like that for every single franchise, you know. And just the fact that they I don't know, it's just like I say, there's one of two things: either they have no clue what they're doing and they don't understand exactly what how hardcore the dinosaur community is, or they're keeping it all under wraps and just going to like really smack us in the face with all kinds of cool, awesome content. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen, because if that was going to happen, they would not stay silent. They would be teasing us whenever they can. You can go to actually just a few minutes ago before this stream, Jurassic World, the mobile game, tweeted out a photo saying, you know, ooh, there's something lurking in the deep, and it could just be the mosasaur, you know, whatever. But they're still interacting, you know what I mean? Like oh my God, it's despicable, really. I just don't see it. I mean, and people's like, well, Bo was on vacation. Bo's like, wait, hold on. You're telling me that you're going to let your main PR person, go on vacation after a launch, and then not assign that role to anybody else to, you know, keep track of the community and talk to them and stuff like that? No, that's an excuse. Even if she was, that's an excuse. What the fuck? And yeah. So, where's this dinosaur at? The thing is, they know they fucked up. They don't want to say nothing because they don't want to promise something they can't deliver. But the thing is, you signed the contract, so you should have just let fucking Prehistoric Kingdom keep working on their game. I can't run over somebody. Shut up. Don't troll me. God, I know it sucks. I wish I could. And just like moonwalk out of the way. But yeah, a minor things are gonna be fixed with the update, but it's all minor stuff, minor bugs, minor fixes. Like, yeah, lifespans are gonna be a little bit longer, but like you guys couldn't see all this stuff coming. You know what I mean? Like the reason why dinosaurs die so quick, the reason why the diseases happen so quick, the reason why they get so irritable so quick when one dinosaur dies off and immediately their friend is breaking out. There's a reason for that, is because there's no gameplay. So they constantly have to create ways for life to constantly find a way every 3 seconds for you to feel like you have to do something, because there is nothing to do beyond building the enclosure. Nublar is, after you beat the game, Nublar is the only thing you have that's remotely close to replayability. And just, well, me and Best in Slot, we're replaying the crap out of this. We're freaking every single park build that there could possibly be, we're doing it. You know, I mean, I've got like a few more ideas in my head that I could do, but it's like, I don't know, it's just so sad, man. It's so sad. But I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to keep on. And even if I have to go the Ethan Van Sciver route after the update, if that update's a piece of crap and there's a couple bug fixes and, you know, and I don't know, man. We need hunting, we need herding, we need actual socializing. Yeah, that's what we need. Let's go check on our Indominus Rex and Indoraptor. Why do all these feeders just empty so quick, man? This is... Didn't I just fill all these up? by the time I got to my other park, my other side of the park, all these feeders are starting to get empty again. Like, oh my god, man. That's another thing in the update. They better fucking allow us to automatically replenish these things. And again, why is this stuff not immediately in the launch? Like, I don't know. It makes no sense. None of it makes any sense to me. I don't think it's supposed to make sense to me. I think we're all supposed to just sit here and pretend like we don't understand why it's such a great game, awesome game. Nothing to worry about. Like, look, by the time I filled these up and moved over, well, I might not fill these, but oh my god, this is sad. All right, Indominus Rex release. Just trank him in the face. Add task. Don't forget, there's going to be a video uploaded right after this one. We need to build a wall. We can build a wall. We can do that. Named your Brachiosaur Barack Obama. Was it like what that one guy say? Call him a long-legged Mac Daddy, but like a long-necked Mac Daddy. Obama. Like Brachiosaurus steps on a guest. Thanks, Obama. It's hilarious. But Brachiosaurus can't step on a guest, so. Let's not do German. My German's way too rusty to be even trying to just make me look like an idiot. Can't do it. You're allowed to comment that the stream is wunderbar, and that's about all I can understand. So, despite me being in a bunch of German Discord servers, don't pay no attention to that. Pay no attention to that. I want you to not even be German. Indominus Rex goes over here. Now, there's been a couple of Indominus Rexes that's lived in this enclosure, and every time I put one in here, they're not immediately happy. Like, but it was perfect for the one before it, right? So I don't understand what's up with that. Maybe it's just like an Indominus Rex thing, but at the same time, I don't think so, because they don't put that. There's just not that much work into the dinosaur AI. Oh, I don't want to be mean, but man, it's just the more and more you look at the game, the more and more it is just pretty. That's, you know. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I'm honest. I'm honest. Brutally honest sometimes, but. Ooh, we about to get mad. Ooh, we about to get mad. Look at him. About to get mad, boy. Yeah, the game does have so much potential, and like everybody was infatuated with it. Like I myself on Montanceros, the first time I made that little group of Struthiomimuses in that little bitty enclosure that they make you have. Like, I sat there for 2 hours. I'm not lying, 2 hours, and just stood in awe of how nice it was, the animations and walking up the hills. But once I got the gyrosphere, I realized that, well, this is it. There is nothing else to be had except for mindless grinding. Oh, let's dig up a fossil and wait. Oh, let's sell the fossil or extract the fossil and wait. Oh, and now we have to wait some more for some more fossils to get more genomes, and then wait again. And then you gotta wait after it comes out of while it's baking in the creation lab. And then the only gameplay you really get to have is building the enclosure around it. And like, come on, man. Like, why can't I go in here, like this fast food place right here? Explain to me why I can't click this sign right here and switch up the sign. Maybe it has like 9 signs and I can just scroll across and click which sign I want. Maybe it's just a drink sign. Maybe it's just a food sign. Maybe I can, even if you're not going to be able to mess with the buildings, change up the colors a little bit, right? Maybe take these little plants right here. Maybe there's an option. You click the plants and then there's 6 or 7 plant options. Maybe you can click the pavement and there's pavement options. You can match it to the pavement that you're using. Like, why is that not a thing? That stuff should be easy and basic. So basic. Like, God, man. Oh, whatever. Yeah, dude, no, J-Pop is a great game. I wish I could find an affordable copy. I really do. Let's go fill up the Indoraptor. No, wait, no. Before he gets all. Wait, hold on. Wait, did we move the Indoraptor? Indoraptor. Bink. Pop. And drive a vehicle. That's another thing I want to do is Jurassic racing. I've seen a guy, this random video. This guy made like a racetrack, and of course, like, you know, he was racing other park rangers and dinosaurs, which of course he just had the other park rangers get a head start, making them go fill a feeder, and he had to try to catch up with them. But that's kind of cool. We can kind of do something like that. Maybe make a maze, or maybe make one exhibit on top of a mountain in Nublar. You know, like, I'm just trying to think of some kind of ideas that'd be kind of cool. But really, though, we're really stretching it here. We're really stretching it here, and this is going towards the Indom. I need to go here. Very complex set of gates, because the Indoraptor and Indominus Rex are extremely smart, theoretically. Not really in the game, they're not, but if the game was accurate, they would be super smart, and which means you'd need to have 2 gates at the very least, and you'd have to feed them out of each 2 gates, because there's not a crane. Randomly, you'd have to switch up the gates from time to time, so that way they didn't understand the pattern on when you're coming out of which gate, so they couldn't be sitting there stalking you, waiting for the gate to open, and then ambush you and get out and escape that way. Which I don't understand. Like, I've seen Rexy, while the gate is completely open, I've seen Rexy stand there and not move. Like, why can't the dinosaurs go through the gate? That should be like one of the main things. Why wouldn't they? If I was a dinosaur, I'd be trying to get out of the gate every time it opened. I'd be trying to, like, you know, just like, you know, Michael Jordan jump over this wall right here if I was a dinosaur. Why not? And see, look, that's cool. That's awesome that he does that. But after watching it 300 times, it's not cool no more. How is there a freaking dinosaur threat? You're making this shit up. Dinosaur threats are out. Really? What's wrong with you? Oh, you have no population? Well, you know what? I'm sorry. You guys die so freaking quickly. It's not my fault. Actually, I'm just going to release that guy Mimus into there. Oh, yeah, they should add more attractions. Way more attractions. Right, I don't see why that they can't climb fences here. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why is that stuff not in here? They say that they took inspiration from other park builders, other dinosaur park builders, which is an obvious nod to JPOG. So then why isn't there a single freaking thing from JPOG in this game? Not, and it doesn't have to be a direct copy. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not copying JPOG if your raptor scaled the fences. You know why? Because naturally raptors would scale the fence. It doesn't matter which game they scale fences is. Like, a lot of people roleplay for immersion. So yes, that's what happened. I'm sorry, but a freaking raptor shouldn't be able to fucking just headbutt a concrete wall, and 5 headbutts later the wall disintegrates. Like, what kind of cheap concrete and steel are we using here? I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. And then they have all these interviews where they're saying, like, we love dinosaurs, and we're so into the Jurassic franchise. And it's all obviously just spin. They don't really care, which is another thing. Like, it's Frontier. Like, why are you guys doing this to yourself? Are you guys starting to be shills now? Like, you guys used to make awesome, or still, I mean, I don't want to say still do make awesome games because they're screwing up their own reputation here. But I just don't see how you go from something like Planko to this. And I'm probably on their blacklist, so I'll never get a free game from them. I'll never get any kind of codes from them, or anything like that. And it's unfortunate, but I do it out of love because I love their company and I love the kind of game they can make, not the kind of game that they just made. So I say it for them, you know. I really do. There we go. Yeah, I do. I say it for them just because they, I don't know, they shot themselves in the foot with this one. I love the Jurassic Valley. There's no more Gallimimus in here. Then there was like 30. Now they're all dead. And it literally took 4 or 5 hours of gameplay for them all to die. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even record in here or come around and play in the park on my own time, just because, like, you know, I do a lot of recording with our main park here, and you guys really like this park, and we've built all these enclosures together, and we literally built all this camera on screen, or all this park on screen, on camera. So, you know, I can't even get in here and play because all the dinosaurs start dying and stuff like that. And, you know, I feel bad if, like, Rexy or something like that dies off camera when you guys aren't here. I mean, Gallimimus is whatever, but I want you guys to be able to see this kind of stuff, and you can't get attached to these dinosaurs. They just don't last long enough. And honestly, I'm being very, very easy on them. I could easily do a point-by-point takedown of this game and not even put it up against JPOG. I could put it up against their own Planko, and Planko would destroy this game on a point-by-point basis. Point-by-point. On all fronts. The only thing that this game might have on it is visual effects, and with the updates that Planko's had, oh man. But the thing is, with Planko, yeah, they've given you updates with it, and you know, the game is better now than what it was, but that game was a AAA title when it launched. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so they gave us a vintage pack. That's cool on Planko, but you didn't have to have that to have 100 hours of gameplay easily within that game, and then another 100 hours of replayability. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to do that. I could probably go in Planko and rebuild every single one of these buildings with Planko pieces. I guarantee you I could do that. The only thing I'd be missing is the freaking dinosaurs. That's it. Oh man, why can't I go through there? That sucks. Yeah, like with the electric stuff, why we should be able to change this blue to a certain color. I don't know. It's just, why not? Why not, guys? I didn't miss any more donations, did I? Thanks for a donation, by the way. That's awesome. You guys are, that's cool. I like it a lot. Rexy. Bye-bye, Mr. Toast. Go to sleep. Take it easy. Take a load off. There is no replayability whatsoever. Even on medium settings, game lags. It might be your rig, bro. I have a pretty good computer, but it's not so much the dinosaurs that's in this game as it is all the buildings and all the trees and all the everything. But my game's not too laggy. It just every once in a while it'll dip below 60 frames per second. Well, I think when Best in Slot came up with like 600 dinosaurs before it lagged beyond belief. And he has a beast of a computer right here, so. Oh look, goat enclosure. Oh no, little goaty died. Poor little goat. Yeah. Oh my God. I know. Everybody thought, even Game Over thought that you might be able to make hybrids of your own. Like, oh no, but there's not. I mean, you can make hybrids. I mean, I guess every dinosaur is technically a hybrid, right? Technically. But you don't actually get to, like, make a hybrid, you know? Like, oh, there's a frog gene. Woohoo! Alright. One dead dinosaur still? Whatever. So, how many of you guys have heard me talk about the documentary? The documentary I want to make. Ooh, look at you. Okay, you're happy. That's cool. We like that. That's nice. I kind of like just zooming out and looking at the park because we did put a lot of work into it. A lot of work into it. But really, I just need to stay here off camera one day and just reload every enclosure with dinosaurs. But really, man, it takes forever. It takes too long. And then by the time you get one enclosure full of dinosaurs and moved over, other feeders are out, and you have to go and you have to redo that, and then by the time you get back to the other enclosure you're doing, it takes so much time again, and then you don't have enough room to put a hatchery in every single enclosure. So it's, you know, I don't know, it's so lackluster that even the cool things about it become completely redundant very quickly. I mean, the game is pretty though, you know, it's so pretty. How many customers does this guy have? Let's see. Guess 226. Viewing gallery 73. Let's find our most highest viewing gallery. 22. 60. I bet it's probably gonna be one of these over here. 22, really? No? 370. Why is the Indominus Rex so much more popular? What's really cool is that when I was building these, they're completely contained by double fences and off to the side. So a lot of times you'd have like there's like a little door right here. Sometimes you can't really see the little door. Right. Well, if this is on this side right here, like what's to stop that freaking Indoraptor from trying to push that door every time it opens? And why would there even be a door on the front of an enclosure like that? What if a guest just decides to open it up? Like. And also, I could do you guys a tutorial on how to see. This is the brain center right here. This entire little area is a brain center, and I can show you how to make it to where guests won't walk through here. And every once in a while, you might see a guest or a scientist, but you call it VIP or call it employee only, whatever you want to do. Dead dinosaur again. Imagine that. Our Struthiomimus. I didn't know I had Struthiomimus in here. Alright, guys. Let's see. Is that Rex ready yet? That's true. There should be children, I guess. But the thing is, I don't think Universal wants kids to be eaten. But that makes no sense, though, because they have movies where kids are trying to be eaten by dinosaurs. Oh, man. I don't know. I just feel like the requirements for games don't match the requirements they have for their movies, you know? Can we? Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The Rex gonna break out. I'm sorry, Rexy. We're trying to get you into your home. The update better not just be bug fixes. Because it is just bug fixes. I'm being freaking mad. We've waited this long and they have said nothing. Like, and they do this to themselves, you know what I mean? Like, they're enraging us themselves. Like, if the first update is going to be nothing but bug fixes and stuff like that, and there's not going to be anything really good added for the first update that we've gotten for this freaking game besides DLC, well then, like what? You know what I mean? Like that makes no sense. Like if it's just a few bug fixes, why not just come out and say, hey guys, you know, just so you know, the update might not come out immediately, but when it will just only have a few minor bug fixes to smooth out the game, and some of the bigger changes are coming in updates afterwards. Post. Like that's it. That's all you have to do, and they don't do none of that. They don't do none of that. So either Bo has it from the highest authority at Frontier and Universal to not say shit because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't want to promise anything they can't deliver because they don't know what they should or shouldn't promise, right? Or or that she's just incompetent and she's not doing her job right because there's such a focus on Planko, right? In other words, and then you should be fired because you're not doing your job. But yeah, I don't see how hard it is to make a tweet. It's not hard. It's not hard. And if you really care about this game, you really want to add fixes to this game, you're going to use what's that one game that they were using? Oh gosh, I can't remember it. Well, whatever. If they're going to sit there and do this, man, they just, I don't know. It's they're killing their reputation. I'd hate to see the next game Frontier comes out with. I wonder if Frontier developments will be in their main title. You know, like in the main 3, 4, or 5 seconds of their trailer for the next game coming out. I wonder if that's going to be the case because I don't think they're going to want to put their name on anything after this. Yeah, they should let us know what's in store. I agree. Spinal should be pretty big. I mean, the gig is definitely huge. So, but yeah, it definitely should be bigger for sure. Spamels. Spinal is massive for sure. Jurassic World Extinction. I feel you guys. I feel you. And it sucks because like I was the first one to branch out and say, you know, hey, this game's not good, guys. Like this game was promised to be something that it's obviously not. And I got so much hate whenever I said J-Pog pound for pound was a better game. But guess what? That game or that video first started getting a little bit of dislikes, and then out of nowhere, overnight, everybody just kind of realized that I was right, and the likes came in, and the good comments came in, and then every time I've ever criticized Jurassic World Evolution after that, I'm like headquarters for fucking, you know, protecting these dinosaurs, dinosaur protection group, right? I mean, we are the headquarters for saying this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable, and we won't stand for it. This update better be good, man. Really, what we need to do, what we really need to have is the Gaming Beaver, Best in Slot, some of these big YouTubers just to get in contact with them, but they don't. They act like they treat these development companies as if they're some kind of holier than thou type of entity, and oh, I don't want to step on your toes, and ooh, I don't want to criticize you, ooh, I don't want you being mad at me because I might not ever get a free game or free codes or free this or free that, you know what I mean, or free interviews because they gave me an interview once, so, you know what I mean, like, I just, screw that, man, like, they need us, we don't need them, you see that, like, we are their customers, they are making a product. And when you make a product, you want to make a product that's designed for the customers that you're paying for. Okay, let's say that there's a demographic in Missouri, and this demographic in Missouri happens to buy Clorox bleach over other bleach, right? So let's say the Clorox bleach company wants to open up a factory in Missouri, right? Okay, so what they're not going to do is open up a Clorox clothing store, a rag store, you know, a Clorox detergent store. They should open up a Clorox bleach factory because that demographic in that particular state likes that particular brand of clothes bleacher, right? So like this is what this is. Like, let me use an Alex Becker analogy for you guys. If you don't know who Alex Becker is, one of the bigger criticizers of the Star Wars franchise. Alex Becker, okay, he has a very good thing where it's like, all right, so let's say you have a restaurant, right? And let's say this restaurant is Frontier, all right? And us customers, we go to this restaurant all the time. You know, we go to this restaurant all the time and we buy the potatoes. We buy the potatoes all the time. And we love the potatoes from this particular restaurant. There's a reason why we go to this restaurant, because their potatoes there are exquisite. The potatoes are excellent. They're seasoned properly. They're the best potatoes you can possibly get along this entire strip of other potato restaurants, okay? And we love the potatoes here, so we go there. And one day, we go to that restaurant because they say, hey, look, you know, our potatoes are back, and here's a new kind of potato, and we're gonna cook those the same way. We're gonna prepare them the same way. They're gonna be just as tasty as all the other potatoes, and you're gonna love them. And then you get there and you eat those potatoes that they've been advertising for and been hyping up all this time, and the potatoes don't taste the same. But actually, the potatoes are quite cold and they're not warm. And the waiter, when he brings it over, he has an attitude about it, right? That's what we're experiencing here. Like they're telling us that and they're shills and they're fanboys, not necessarily Frontier, but Frontier lets them do the talking for them. They don't defend themselves, obviously, because why would they, right? So they, you know, like, well, it takes time to make this. Well, I don't care if it takes time to make your potatoes. It's your job to make the potatoes right. And just because it takes time to make the potatoes doesn't give you the reason to make the potatoes wrong, or rush them, or not have them done properly, or seasoned properly. We come here to pay for your potatoes, and then you get mad at us and we say, hey, your potatoes are not the same quality potatoes. Oh, I feel like I've said potatoes a lot. Anyway. So does that make sense? Does that make any kind of sense at all, guys? I don't know. Yeah, the endoms claws are really huge. Oh, goodness. Not my potatoes. Oh, goodness. I could, like, literally just sit here all day and just read your guys' comments. I mean, the game has its problem, but no one is going to be IGN and like, oh, yeah, your game sucks because the gameplay lacks. Here's the thing about IGN. I disagree with the IGN's rating. I think that that they're basing that rating based off gameplay alone, and they're not really factoring in the dinosaurs. The reason why I gave my rating a slightly higher than IGN's rating is just because they did do, for what they did with the dinosaurs, they did an extraordinary job. I will give them that. They did an extraordinary job with what they did with the dinosaurs, minus, you know, the sizes and stuff like that, and a couple of the skin patterns. They did it. Like I say, I was the first 2 hours of the gameplay I ever played of Jurassic World Evolution. I was so happy because, of course, you know, the channel grew up with Jurassic World. Like, it blew up with this game. So the first game, I was enamored with it, and I was already sold, and I loved the game. I bought 3 copies, guys. I bought 3 fucking copies. Anyway, and actually, I bought those copies before I even emailed Frontier for a free code, which they did not give me. I think they did not give me that because of a couple tweets. But like I say, hey, it better be good. You know what I mean? Because we've been waiting 15 years. And when I said that, we've been waiting 15 years for this game, which is true. After JPOG had been over 15 years, and so it better be good, you know. And it wasn't. And I think they knew that. It's the reason why, you know, they're looking out at people who was going to call them out on their BS, I think. Discuss this. Spino versus Indominus Rex. Why would I discuss that? Using me as background noise. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, is they're saying like they wanted to, as far as the raptor skins go, I don't even want to say your name. RSE Comic 12. I'm bad at names, but yeah, with the raptor skins, like they should have had more skins in. They should have had more because they said that they want to hold true to the Jurassic franchise, to the style, you know, what made the movies good and stuff like that. They're on record for saying shit like that. So what happened? Why is there not those types of you know, skins? You know, like I don't know. Like they did, like the basic skin for the Rex is okay, but yeah, you know, what can I say? Like why can't we not hop into the monorail station or the monorail? Like you know, like I don't know, man. Why can't we not first person? Even like a water depth tool. Like why wouldn't they just copy and paste the one from Planko? I don't I don't know. The Ceratosaurus looks really good. The basic gene for the Ceratosaurus looks good, but it's too big, a little bit too big. But you know, no worries. No worries. Bone Shaker roller coaster, huh? Ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, the Spinal did kill the Rex in JP3. Bye. Bye-bye. Tired. See you later. A rubber store unlocked once you place it. Frontier gave us a big toy box, but we only have a few toys to play with. Yeah, that's a good analogy. That is a really good analogy. I like that. Gave us a huge, not really a huge sandbox. Gave us a limited sandbox with a few toys to play with. That's right. And I even like the first video that I had blow up on my channel was sandbox. Does it sandbox? Will Jurassic World Evolution sandbox? I guess we finally have our answer. No, it does not properly sandbox. It doesn't sandbox like it should anyway. It is a sandbox, but it's a limited sandbox, and I called that in the video. I thought it was going to be a limited sandbox faux show. Did we trank the Rex already? I think we did a long time ago. Dead Deinonychus? See, what's the point of increasing all their genomes all the way up if they die immediately, man? Ooh. Let's go take a look at this dead dinosaur. Deinonychus. Like, I can't even sit here and just hang out in the park and just look at things because feeder's completely just empty nonstop. Dinosaurs die nonstop. It's just, there's not actual management. You know what I mean? There's not like stats and management on paper that you have to go in and look at and manage, because as soon as you spend 5 minutes in there looking at some kind of stuff like that, dinosaurs are dying left and right, and the die rate and the disease rate and the feeders running out rate, all those things are so quick and so fast because it needs to make you feel like you have a bunch of stuff to do, because there is nothing to do. So all these other things need to, you know, empty out and get diseased and die so quickly. Wait, are you serious? I put like 3 Deinonychus in here, and that's the first one that's died. And I can't even find the dead one. Where is the Deinonychus at? Oh, no, it's a fucking goat. Deinonychus, where are you? Looks like the goat's just having a grand old time. I'm confused. I thought there was a dead dinosaur over here. Did we? I don't even know anymore, guys. What happened? Did we get rid of that dinosaur? Because I don't remember. Maybe I just have short-term memory loss. I wonder if I open this gate if the goats will come out. Probably not. Maybe they will. Yes, they will. The goats will, but why won't the dinosaurs? All the goats are out. Goat breakout. Oh goodness, let's go ahead and close this. Why is the gate open? Gate, close gate, open gate, close gate. Oh my god, maybe it's because the the Jeep is too close to it. Drive vehicle. Really? You're not gonna let me get through there? There's plenty of space for me to drive through there. Oh my god, man. This game. Follow me, goaties. Or not follow me, goaties. Let's go to the Rex paddock. Paddock 9, boys. Sure, they made a lot of money this way, but at the cost of depth to appeal to a broader audience. Yeah, but the thing is, as money aside, they've hurt future projects. The next time a Frontier talks about the Park Builder or any other game they're going to be making, people's going to remember this, and they're going to say, you know, that sounds cool, Frontier, and I hope the game's good, but I'm not going to hold my breath because we've seen what you did with Jurassic World Evolution. And that's what they did, is they did a lot of good work with Planet Coaster, made a fortune with Planet Coaster, did a lot of good things with Planet Coaster. And then because of that notoriety that they got, because of everybody saying, man, you know, if they can make a game like that, I can't wait to see what else they do. And then what else they do is a shit show. Well, any game after this, people's going to go, you know, like, they're going to say, well, you know, I guess I'll just hold off before I pre-order that Frontier game. I guess I'll just hold off before and in the gaming community, that means something, because you base up hype and you base up sales and you base up development on pre-sales, on pre-orders, right? And if the next game doesn't pre-order correctly, they're going to lose a bunch of money on it from the get-go, even if they make money. And I'm sorry, but people could probably boycott them. Of course, not to like the level of Star Wars and like that. It's not that serious, but it should be, man, because it's been 15 years. 15 years, guys. All right. All right, well, we got a few more minutes on the live stream, so I guess we can just kick it, hang out with you guys, talk with you guys. You heard it at GameStop on the radio. That's crazy, man. The game needs to be improved so much, though. Yeah, we do need the DNA mascot. I can tell you that much. And honestly, guys, like I wouldn't even be able to beat the game on my own. I mean, I did eventually restart the game and go through it, but yeah, if it wasn't for Baron Von Games hooking me up with his save file, man, like I would have been. It's just the game is just it sucked, man. I don't know. It's just what's cool is it's pretty and the dinosaurs are pretty. What do you have after that? You have a water tool, a tree tool, a fence tool, and a path tool. That's what the game has. That's what you got. After you beat the game, that's what you got to play with. That's like, oh, good lord, man. Like it'd be different if the game was as it is now, which wouldn't be great, but if you could go into every building, for example, if you can go into the Innovation Center and look around, you know what I mean? If you could do that, if you can go into the viewing galleries and see, which we should get that from the update, seeing through the viewing galleries, or going into the food shops or the gift shops and looking at the merchandise, little things like that. And look, since we've been saying, we haven't even been streaming a full hour, have we? 47 minutes, and we've had to refill these feeders 3 times in 47 minutes. Now imagine if you have a park full of feeders like I do. You are doing nothing but clicking feeders constantly. And if you're playing in the game with Sorna, that the amount of micromanagement that doesn't have to do with actual theme park management is appalling. That's appalling. Like, we are the director of the park, right? And I feel like we have to work for the three main people, you know. Oh, God, I forgot their names. Dua and the other two. Whatever. Security, science, and entertainment guys, right? Yeah. So imagine that. Like, I can't go in here like, oh, wait, hold on a second. Yes, I can. I can go to the bowling alley, and I can say, we're going to sell a 3-pin, and we're going to sell it for $6. Okay. What I can't do is I can't go to my staff. I can't hire Jordy, and I can't make Jordy run this area, and I can't pay Jordy a certain amount of money, and I can't. You can only click up and down. Like, this moves all the financial report. You know, like the financial report, you can see that moving up and down, 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 right? That's it. You know, oh, you can change the name. Like, I don't know, guys. There's not enough cosmetics. There's not real management, like you would see in Anno or anything like that. It's sad. It really is. It's sad. So sad. So sad. But yeah, guys, don't forget, I'm gonna be uploading a video after the stream. Oh. And I hope you guys like it. It's gonna be a Godzilla video. So, you know, that could be cool, right, guys? That could be cool. We like Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, Godzilla is honestly one of the only few franchises that they have not completely destroyed. And it's because Toho, they're going to stay true. Like, for example, if Universal did that with the dinosaurs, was like, no, the dinosaur sizes have to be accurate. They have to be this. They have to be right. And if they're not right, we're going to sue your ass, and we're going to take your freaking Godzilla movie off the shelves, and we're going to rename it to Zilla. You know what I mean? Like, that's what Universal needs to be doing, and they're not. But anyways, guys, we're almost up to an hour now, so the video has been uploaded, so I want to go ahead and just let you guys know about that. So we're going to post that there. The link should be in the chat now. And yeah, guys, thanks for coming here and bitching with me. I know we're kind of like headquarters for you know, make this game great again. Maybe we should start a hashtag. We should go on Twitter and make Jurassic World Evolution great again, JWE great again. You know, like, maybe we should do that, right? I don't know, because yeah, it needs to change. It needs to change. I don't know what else to say, guys. Anyways, whenever this stream goes up as an upload, don't forget, I will be in that comment section after every single video. I appreciate you guys like always, and I truly mean that. I know that I'm one of the very few YouTubers who are in the comment section, and I reply to almost everybody, just about everybody, and everybody I feel needs a reply. I like and love their comments. I talk to you guys one-on-one. I talk to you guys like you're one of me. I'm not some YouTuber who's, you know, acts holier than thou, and I'm only gonna like one person, and if you get a like for me, well, you better feel special. And like, no, we're all people here, man. We all put our fucking clothes on, our pants on, one leg at a freaking time. I play this game just like you guys do, and I know the game isn't great, but don't worry, I'm gonna suffer through it. You know, I'm gonna keep making these park builds for you guys, and I'm gonna keep giving you guys my save files, because I understand that this game is not great. It's hard to build some of these parks like this because it's so mundane and it sucks. For everything that's good about this game, there's that much more that's bad. But don't worry, guys, I'm going to keep making these park builds. I'm going to keep giving you guys my save file. That way you guys can still get some kind of fun out of this game and make this. If I have to do it myself, if I have to make this game replayable myself, I will. But anyways, guys, again, comment section below. Make sure you like. Make sure you check out that video that I just uploaded. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys like always. I'm in the comment section after every single video, and I'll see you in the next one.